Um, Off camera, we were talking about the Red Gorilla Studios.
Yeah, because you have a show on Saturday.
Yes, we have a show. We actually just played at the Murder Shack. Shout out to Murderface, which was a huge success, very fun. And now we get the opportunity to play at the Red Gorilla Studios. What was the occasion that you got to go play?
Yeah, it was this project. It's called 505 Goats. This dude in Albuquerque, during COVID, started doing a thing where he was just getting together, like, random musicians that he knew or heard about. He would just invite people, like, to his house to do a song. So, I mean, people would practice the song before and then do it, and, like, all kinds of music. A lot of metal. A lot of metal. Yeah, a cover. Metal? Yeah, a cover. Okay. There was a lot of metal stuff, but they found me and they asked me to do, like, this No Doubt song. That's how I first met them. So we went and did it in the spring, and then the Red Gorilla people asked him, I think, to do, like, a live stream of that kind of project. And so there were, like, 40 or more musicians there, who most fun. Of them had never met each other, and it was, like, a crazy set list. It ended up being, I don't know, like, 2 hours long, really long. 3 hours.
I would say like 3 hours, probably.
All music. And, yeah, that was over the summer. And I met some really great, nice people and just, like, hung out in Albuquerque.
Mm-hmm. By the way, very nice people. I remember the first time I walked in there, a homie was like, hey, what's up? You want to hit this? I'm like, yes, you were so nice.
Very welcoming.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Super nice. Everybody was super polite. Shout out to Red Gorilla Studios. Yeah. If anybody's watching, we will see you on Saturday. And hopefully Montana's going to be playing there in the future, which we definitely hope for.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a cool stage, and they ran really professional sound and lights and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. No, and then the two camera guys.
The two camera guys.
No, four.
There's a bunch of camera guys. Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And then the bar, and then the guy in the back is like, "Hey, camera 3" or something like that. It was
really cool.
I walked in and I was just like, I'm in love.
Yeah.
Because it's like this. It is. What am I trying to say? It is the start of something that you're trying to, like, really become serious about, and it's like right there. It's affordable,
and they're really supporting all these local people.
And then everything's on YouTube.
And everything's on YouTube. Yeah, our thing is on YouTube somewhere.
You need to let me know.
It's just so long that it's like, to, like, find any particular part, you just kind of zone out and watch it.
You're just gonna be moving. Oh, there she is.
There it is. Yeah.
Boom. So, getting into the questions that I really want to get into, what is the main goal for you with your music? Like, what is your end goal that you see yourself completing?
Everyone always asks about this end goal thing.
Yeah, it's kind of like, hey, what do you want to do when you grow up? Yeah, you know what I mean?
I mean, I really like the process of what I'm in. I like learning and growing and evolving, and that's what I focus on. So the gigs and all of that kind of stuff and the opportunities, those have come to me with no problem, basically. I don't, like, search for them. And I just try to focus on being a better musician and being my best.
Right.
Doing as much as I can. Yeah, I mean, I'm ambitious about the music, and I have a long ways to go, like, with bass and all of that I'm trying to learn. I'm learning music theory now, like...
That's hard.
It's a whole thing.
I heard very controversial topics about it.
Yeah, some people think just play and don't bother, but for me, I'd like to be able to communicate with as many other musicians as possible in as many settings as possible. So that's a long answer to talk about, like, my goal, but yeah. I can't just say, like, oh, I wish I had an album, or I wish, I'd like to be writing my own music, which I do dabble with that a little bit, but eventually I'll do more of that, I'm sure, but I like playing other people's music too.
Got you.
I do,
I was kind of, maybe I was looking for you, like, the answer of being on tour. Yeah. End goal being you perform on stage with Lady Gaga. Not Lady Gaga. What was the gentleman's name that you took that picture with?
Okay,
that we were talking about?
Yeah, I met one of my heroes the other day. This guy, his name is Sean Monday. It's Shaun, and the last name is Monday, like Sunday, Munday. And I have admired him for quite a while because he's some guy who went to Berklee School of Music, and, like, he's an amazing bass player. He plays the bass like it's lead guitar, and he sings like amazing soul music, and he does it both, and he does it by himself, and that's his thing. And I don't know how he ended up like touring through New Mexico, to be quite honest, but he's like, so he was at the El Dorado tap room last Wednesday, and I went and saw him, and
you're just like, hey.
I was like, ah.
and like, I was like, oh my God,
he's back on this Friday. He comes back through Santa Fe at El Rey this Friday night, and people should definitely go check him out if they want
at
to see
the El
music.
Rey. When is it?
It's Friday the 18th. Friday night, yeah.
Okay.
At El Rey on Cerrios. And where are we going about that? Oh yeah, I mean, just meeting people like that is my, Victor Wooten is a person that's actually a goal. I just want to meet Victor Wooten. I want to meet Victor Wooten, like tell him how much I love bass and love his books and.
Got you. Who is Victor Wooten? Like a little bit of a background about him?
I mean, I don't know that I know his whole background, but he's pretty famous. He played with this guy Bella Fleck and the Flecktones. In the bass community, or certain bass communities, he's very much
very well known.
A god, Yeah, no, he's amazing. He's influenced a lot of people, I think. And he's just supposed to be like a really nice guy.
So that goes into another question is, who are your inspirations? Like,
yeah, I definitely like talking about this.
Yeah, because I know you got a list of them.
Well, I do.
So who are the top 5 people that give you the inspiration to continue doing what you're doing and make you feel like one day, hey, I can be singing with this person, I can play along with this person,
Let's see, I don't know about. Okay, there's a lot of them, but. Well, meeting Sean Monday the other day was amazing, and I told him, I was like, you're within my. I kind of keep different tiered lists, sort of. So there's like the OG bass players, that everybody knows, like Bootsy Collins and, like Larry Graham, and like well,
I'm personally unfamiliar just because of the fact that
they're like old dudes that are that like defined funk bass and.
Got you.
So I mean, I don't think I even need to list those people. Like they're obvious, but like there's a lot of contemporary musicians that I admire a lot on bass. And so the guy I met the other day was one. I saw Mono Neon in Nashville last spring. I went to Nashville just to see him play.
Dope.
And I love him. And I saw Thundercat when he came to Meow Wolf very recently. Okay. And those are all people who are doing really different things, but really unique things, and they're like pushing boundaries with what you can do with bass. My bass teacher sort of is Nick West, who is the bass player. She played with Prince. She toured with Prince. I mean,
fancy.
She's amazing, and she's like young and gorgeous and just an amazing performer and bass player. So I was doing her online class kind of thing. I was like in her first group during COVID. She started this class.
Yeah, I saw a lot of those. They kind of just like started like wildfire.
Hers is so special, I gotta say. Like, I feel like people copied her probably.
Everybody says
hers
that.
is so good.
By the way, I told you, I don't care that I'm allergic. I will kiss any dog, any cat, but
I'm itchy now.
Everybody's on the camera. Everybody watching is like, why is he scratching his face? It's because I love animals. Damn it, yes, those hearts. I don't give a damn if I'm allergic. I will smother my face and love you. Mwah. And then it's just going to itch in a minute, but it's worth it. Anyway, so we got...
So I named those...
Sean...
There's Esperanza Spalding is also a young person who... she plays upright bass, and she's more like into a jazz thing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and she also just sings her ass off and plays upright bass. And those are like... Is that 5? Yeah. So those are like the famous ones that I get so excited about meeting, or, I'm like, one day I will meet Nick West and like play a song with her, and it'll be
Nick West,
the best thing in my life,
Gotcha. I don't know any of these guys.
Yeah,
I apologize for not knowing.
That's okay. They're, it's like very specific to my interest.
No, and I respect it, because in the future I'm probably gonna hear these names and I'll be like, where did I hear these from? It's gonna be really cool.
Yeah. So those people. I mean, I've had some really great just teachers in my life already that are really inspiring. I should shout out my bass mentor person, who is this guy I met from a Facebook group, like a bass Facebook group. And he kind of just it was a weird thing where they were like, we want to start a mentorship thing for young players to learn from more experienced people. And I don't know if anyone ever ended up doing it, but I sent him a message and I was like, can I learn? Can we do it? And we just started doing it. We started meeting on Zoom like every week. and it's for free, and he just, helps
free.
me. He helps me out. He's the one, like, teaching me music theory.
That's huge,
so
honestly.
That's special.
Someone taking time out of their day
taking their time to do
help
that is,
you develop as a musician, as a human, is that means a lot.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So that's super inspiring, and I don't know, everybody I play with is just really supportive and inspiring, I would say. And
hopefully it continues. Within the next 5 years that you're going to be doing music, what are your goals? Like, what are your accomplishments that you have written down for the next 5 years? Like, you're going to check this off, check that off. You know what I mean?
Like, it is a lot of just...
See? That glitch? I knew it. Don't you dare turn off on me.
Oh, no.
Anyways, sorry.
Yeah, it is a lot of like, I want to meet this person, I want to hang out with that person. But let's see. Okay, the one project I haven't talked about yet is going to be fun, I think. If I can get these girls to learn their instruments, it's a band called Babetown.
Dope.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's all female musicians from Madrid, and it's all my friends. And they're all kind of, not all of them, but several of them, I think, were inspired by watching me pick up the bass and go for it and do what I've been doing.
And then,
and it's like, I always wanted to play that kind of guitar, and I always wanted to play this. And so we've got a whole little band forming, and like, we've got some ideas. So I think Babetown could be going places.
So how many members do you have in this Babetown?
Right now we have a core of probably like 4 or 5. But we're open to any of the other, but it is kind of supposed to be female, girl. Got you. Girl power group there,
Yeah. I actually know a female who's been trying to get into the music scene, but she hasn't. Everyone who she's connected to, they're like, oh yeah, I'm down to, be in a band.
That's what I mean. It's tough.
But they don't put the commitment in.
That's why that's why I like to have my own thing going too, no matter what, because I want to develop. Essential. Yeah, I mean, I want to be developing as a musician, and I look at every little or big group or whoever I'm involved with just as like a way for me to develop into that, not to put all my hopes and dreams into like one group,
Your eggs into one basket.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I always have to tell myself that, like, dude, stop, because it's so easy to do it.
It's hard because some people do sometimes let you down, and people have things in their life too, so.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But you learn the hard way. So one of the accomplishments that you plan on checking off the list is playing a show with Babetown?
Yeah. I think there's supposed to be a cannabis festival in Madrid this summer.
Cool.
And I picture Babetown having a debut for that, for sure.
No way.
Sounds right, yeah.
And you said you have 4 or 5 females in the band so far?
We got keyboard, we got the gal that I want to do drums, although she also
can we shout out their names by any chance? Is that allowed?
Should we shout them out yet? Yeah, I guess we can. Okay, we got Colleen on guitar.
Shout out.
We got Alex on keyboard.
Shout out.
And, we're all dancers and singers, too.
Hell yeah.
And we've got...
So it's a full show.
Yeah, it's going to be a full show.
I like that.
I got the uniforms picked out.
Really? Oh my god, this is going to be huge.
It's going to be great. Oh, but wait. And Marissa on drums. And then my friend Carissa on triangle. Triangle.
Okay. Gnarly.
Maybe tambourine.
I mean, I feel like she's going to be the person that picks up, some would say insignificant instruments, but they add a highlight. Yeah, exactly. It's important.
It's important.
Jinx.
It's just, it's going to be a fun group. I've realized that what people really like to see across the board in performance is the performers having fun.
Yeah.
And enjoying themselves and into the music. So,
physical.
Like, you don't even have to, it's great if you are great, technically great, etc. But it's a lot more of like your heart that you're bringing to it. And if you're having fun, people are gonna have fun.
Totally understand that.
Know?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing this is kind of jumping out of it, but I do want to mention it because I've only spoken to one person about it. There was this one band, I'm not gonna shout him out, but he was doing a performance and he was just sitting there. And he was just sluggish and just da. And like that turned me away so bad that I stopped listening to the entire band for about 4 months.
Wow, yeah.
Like if one bad performance like that is powerful enough to push somebody away,
yeah,
it's not worth it. You got to give every show everything you got.
Give it your best.
And you have those dynamics set, which is like really important.
Thanks. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At least
Congrats.
I know the importance of it. I still get nerves, and there are things that happen that throw you off, but consistently, if you can bring the energy,
God, my nose.
pretty important. Oh man.
I don't regret nothing. Anything.
It's like, what I do?
Oh my goodness. I wish you guys can see her face. She's so adorable. So, Babe Town
that's
is hopefully going to be making a debut pretty soon.
debut. Yeah, and then me and Tabo's project. That one we're calling Mercury and Gatorade.
Really? Why? That's so
When people
curious.
say, "Oh, Mercury's in retrograde."
Oh, that's awesome. I like
I
that.
think stuff's funny. So.
I mean, because people are going to immediately ask, like, what?
And then
it sticks.
I know it sticks. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's silly, and I like it. And then the one that I'm singing with, I think I got the band to name it what I want them to name it, which is the guy's Wi-Fi password, because they didn't have a name, and then he said his Wi-Fi password, and I was like, well, that's it, that's the name. And now they're calling it that, which is a 64 Love Machine, which I think is a reference, they said, to like Cheech and Chong's 64 Impala or something in that movie. I don't remember the movie really. I just like the way it sounds.
64.
And we play like
Machine.
funk, and it's it's kind of retro-y
Okay.
stuff.
So the 64 is more of a connection to Cheech and Chong specifically, or
I think so.
Is it more? So then Love
I don't
Machine,
even know, but I just like the way it sounds.
You
64
heard
Love
it, and you're
Machine.
like,
Has a number.
bro.
It has Love Machine. It's good.
it's perfect Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Now
No, that guy's Wi-Fi's gonna get hacked.
We don't know who he is. It's
No,
all right.
we don't know.
It kind of makes me feel bad because now my Wi-Fi is like insignificant.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of
Just letters and numbers.
QXZ7.
Yeah, I think it's like I8M and like okay, that's kind of cute. Like I8M.
Oh, okay.
M&M. Whatever. Anyways, so hopefully that band's gonna be
So yeah, I think just getting out more and performing more is really what I want.
good.
Yeah. That's the main thing I look forward to it. Those are good goals for me. Like anytime I have any show or anything to look forward to prepare for, that's all I really need. So
Got you. Well, I don't want to end this podcast on a what am I saying? I don't know what I'm saying right now.
On a random note, or
I was gonna say sour note, but like this whole conversation
Nice.
was like absolutely pure, and I love it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Where can we find you? Where can we support you? Where can we find any material that you're gonna put out? Facebook.
Yeah,
Instagram?
I'm on my Instagram a lot, and I mean I'm on Facebook. You could just look up my name. I guess that's how Facebook works. My Instagram, it's always a little embarrassing, but it's Queen of the Wieners, because of dachshunds, because of wiener dogs.
Got you. I never actually read it.
And I think I always spell wieners wrong, so I can't remember.
W-I-E?
It's like I think it's Wieners, Queen of the Wieners. But I think if you look up my name, you could probably find it too.
Okay, got you.
And I put a lot of video and music and whatever I'm doing on there.
Okay.
For now, until I get on whatever official platforms musicians use.
So there's nothing on Spotify or YouTube?
No, I mean I don't
that
have
we
any.
can find?
I don't really have anything recorded.
Okay.
In that way. I was thinking about getting a YouTube channel.
That would be cool.
It just seems like a lot to do. But yeah, maybe I'll do that.
Just hire somebody to do it for you.
Oh, okay.
Just like make the video and just send it to the guy
and then
be
they
like,
just do it for you.
and then you can just like edit it and like make it super flashy.
Okay.
You never know.
Yeah, my bass teacher Nick West, that's how Prince found her. And she taught herself off of YouTube bass videos, and then she started doing it, and that's like, people find you in crazy ways, I guess. Well, it's not crazy, it's just like out there.
It's meant to be.
Yeah.
You're not going to get found if you don't put yourself out there.
That is the truth.
Exactly. Do you, when can we hear something original from you?
Well,
do you plan on releasing any of your...
I have one original song.
Okay.
That's on somewhere on my Instagram. I need to do a better recording of it. Oh, you know what? It is on YouTube somewhere. I don't know. Because a friend did a project where he was recording a bunch of original music by different musicians, like in Madrid. So my song is on there, actually.
I have to ask.
I'd have to look up what it's called.
Is it Madrid or is it Madrid? I've always said Madrid.
I know. I mean, if you're Spanish, it's Madrid, but
Madrid.
in Madrid, people generally do say Madrid.
Madrid, okay.
I don't know.
I'm just curious.
I know. You get yelled at no matter what you do, so.
So, does this one original song have a name?
It's called Single Life Pandemic Blues.
I like that one.
Really,
okay.
It's pretty funny. It's inappropriate. It's got everything. It's got everything.
Nice.
I sang it at my landlord's little backyard concert one time, the first time I played it in public. And I kept asking her, like, am I allowed to sing a song that says sex toys in it?
And she looks at you like...
She was like, I think it's okay. I think the kids are gone by then.
Hopefully.
So I busted it out then, and I was like, this is so funny. So I'm trying to do more open mics. Yeah, I want to do more open mics around town and just play weird stuff that people don't expect and don't see coming.
Got you.
I kind of just like to be mischievous that way.
No, it's nice. And especially because when they hear it, they think about this tune, and they're just like, who was this girl?
Yeah, they're like, what?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And like you're imprinted in them forever now.
I know, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Do you have any future, any upcoming events that you're going to be a part of that we can know about?
I wish I did. I wish I had something really on the calendar other than...
Nothing right now?
No, not really.
Okay.
Open mic, whatever the last Thursday is of this month.
Mm-hmm.
Mineshaft. It is fun.
Last Thursday is...
I don't know what date it is, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
But yeah, other than that, I don't. But something always materializes.
Got you, okay. Well, hey, before we get off, is there anything you want to add, anything you want to say to the audience here?
Just keep playing your music and being you, and people will respond to that.
I like that.
Yeah.
Very straightforward, very positive.
I guess I'm speaking to musicians, right? Or not, artists, whatever you do. You just have to keep believing in yourself. I mean, that sounds so corny, but...
It
is the actual truth.
And if you don't, no one else is going to be
and just don't give a shit about really what anyone else thinks either.
And
that's the other part of it.
Do
it for yourself. Do it for yourself.
Be like Montana, guys, okay? Don't give a shit about what anybody else is doing or thinking.
Yeah.
Continue doing it.
Do you.
Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in on this show. And thank you, Montana. Another high five. I think that's so 5 high fives now. Hopefully we'll be seeing more of you. Hopefully we can listen to some original music. I can't wait, honestly, because there's a lot of things that you're going to be offering in different projects. So
yeah, it'll be cool.
Good
stuff.
We don't know what we're going to see, and the question is going to continue being there, guys.
Yeah.
So let's see about next time. Hopefully I'll have you in the future, and you're going to be telling me about all these new people that you met. All the things I did.
I'll be like, I did meet Victor Wooten. Blah, blah, blah.
That's going to be dope. Yes. And if you have any pictures, we have to show you guys right away. Or just go to our Instagram. Yeah. All right, go check it out.
It'll be there.
I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Peace, we will be back. By the way, next Tuesday, I will be talking to Mr. Nando. He is a entrepreneur, rapper, gangster, handsome son of a bitch. All right, he's got lots to offer, so I can't wait to be having a conversation with him. Tune in on that next Tuesday around 8 p.m. And that's it. Thank you, Montana.
Thank you.
Thank y'all. Bye. Have a good night. Ba-da-ba-ba-da.
So fun. That was good.
Fuck yeah.
I feel good about that. I actually will show that to people probably.
Hopefully.
I talked words.
Complete sentences.
I did complete sentences.
Thank you for tuning in, everybody. I love all of you. We'll be blah 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 blah. We will be back on later. Anyways, Montana, come over here real quick. Sit with me, because every time I try making a thingy to the thumbnail on YouTube, I always have to search for it. So we gotta be like, and then we gotta be like, or something whatever.
So you see.
So basically, your name is gonna be right here in the center. Son of a gun. See, that's why I told you, invest on a good.
It'll be right there.
Yeah, it's gonna be right here. So it'll be like
that.
I love it.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it. No, I got it. Later, guys.